Somehow, someway, Grand Theft Auto 6 just broke another record. We'll be talking about what that is and when we can expect to hear from Rockstar next legitimately about when GTA 6 is going to come out, because they've essentially done it every time for every game they've put out. So the record I'm talking about is Grand Theft Auto 6 is now the longest Rockstar title to go without a new trailer since its original reveal. So between trailers 1 and 2 for Red Dead Redemption 2, it was only 343 days, which felt like a long time. For Grand Theft Auto 5, between its first and second trailer, it was 378 days. That felt like an incredibly long time. Well, now Grand Theft Auto 6 has broken that record, and it has been 379 days since trailer 1. And in a video I plan on doing a little bit later, we'll be sort of debunking a crazy theory that's going around right now. It's incredibly viral. We'll talk about its validity and also why it could make sense, but at the end of the day, why it isn't really something that we should totally rely on as far as theories. But that now breaks the record for the longest wait between a Rockstar title since its reveal for another trailer. Why do you think they're taking so long to give us anything else about the game? Forget even a second trailer. They haven't even mentioned its progress. We haven't gotten any new details or information on the world of Grand Theft Auto 6, its characters, Vice City, etc. And we certainly haven't gotten a second trailer. Why do you think it's taking so long? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. And obviously, the million-dollar question is, when will we hear from Rockstar Games next? Well, honestly, it looks like we're only about 30 to 40 days away, from which we can pretty much guarantee that Rockstar will talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 next. Because Rockstar have pretty much always set the final approved release dates for their games in January. And if Grand Theft Auto 6 is truly set to come out in fall 2025, by the end of January, we will know whether or not it's going to be arriving in fall 2025. Because for more than 15 years, Rockstar Games has been setting the final release dates for its games in the second half of January or on the first day of February. There's been some small exceptions, but in general, that's what they've done. And so let's go back and look at Rockstar's history of doing that. For Grand Theft Auto 4, they didn't even have the newswire set up at this point. They had to put out a press release via their parent company, Take-Two Interactive. You guys can see here, Rockstar Games announces release date for Grand Theft Auto 4. This occurred at precisely 8:31 a.m. Eastern Time on January 24th, 2008. Next generation console debut of the Grand Theft Auto franchise set for April 29th, 2008. And you can see they put out a tiny little press release there that Grand Theft Auto 4, developed by Rockstar North, would be coming out for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 on April 29th, 2008. A short little snippet. "We are so excited to be releasing Grand Theft Auto 4, said Sam Houser. We've pushed ourselves very hard to make something incredible and hope the game sets a new benchmark for interactive entertainment." So you can see when that happened, January 24th, 2008, again at precisely 8:31 a.m. Well, what about a couple of years later for LA Noire? Well, Rockstar Games did it on the exact same date, January 24th, 2011, posting this on their newswire. LA Noire coming to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 May 17th in North America, May 20th in Europe. LA Noire, the groundbreaking new crime thriller developed in a special partnership between Rockstar Games and Team Bondi, will be available on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 on May 17th in North America and May 20th in Europe. And again, giving a brief description of the game, what it's going to be about, providing some artwork, etc. So again, you guys can see there in late January, providing the release date. Well, what about exactly 1 year later, on January 17th, 2012, Rockstar Games announced that Max Payne 3 would be releasing on May 15th. Going on to say this on a newswire, Max Payne 3 coming to Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC this May. Today, we're proud to announce officially that Max Payne 3, the highly anticipated dark and gritty action experience that continues the tale of former New York City detective Max Payne, will be available for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 on May 15th, 2012 in North America and May 18th, 2012 in Europe, with the PC version launching on May 19th, 2012 in North America and June 1st, 2012 in Europe. So again, they really like that middle of the month January time period. And then 1 year later, on January 31st, 2023, Rockstar Games announced that Grand Theft Auto 5 would be coming out on September 17th, 2013. And this was one of the first announcements that actually had a delay. They said, "Dear all, today we have an official release date to share with you. Grand Theft Auto will arrive in stores on September 17th, 2013. We know this is about 4 months later than originally planned, and we know that this short delay will come as a disappointment to many of you, but trust us, it will be worth the extra time. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a massively ambitious and complex game, and it simply needs a little bit more polish to be the standard we, and more importantly, you require." So they essentially say, please accept our apology, and we're excited for September. And again, that was like the final day of January. They saved it for the very last minute. And in fact, with Rockstar's last title, Red Dead Redemption 2, I should say their last official new title, they didn't even make it into January. They slipped all the way to the first day of February 1st, 2018, announcing that Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be coming on October 26, 2018, which again was a precise release date, but also came with a delay, saying they'd hoped the game to come out sooner. We require a little bit extra time for polish. We sincerely thank you for your patience, and we hope that when you get to play the game, you agree the wait will be worth it. So again, basically what I'm looking at right here and what I'm trying to say is, in January, we're gonna hear from Rockstar Games about when Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be releasing. And hopefully, based on what they've done in the past, it is a precise release date. Now, the only problem with that, at least with Grand Theft Auto 5 and with Red Dead Redemption 2, we had gotten prior announcements that the game was set to come out at another point in time. Like, for example, with Grand Theft Auto 5, it was previously set to come out in spring 2013. And with Red Dead Redemption 2, spring 2018. Now, with GTA 6, Take-Two Interactive has basically already confirmed that it's going to be coming out in fall 2025. So maybe there is no need to worry because there's already been that internal delay. Again, if you can see my air quotes there. But hopefully the announcement is made. There's no sign of a delay. They provide some more information, possibly some screenshots, and also when we might expect the next look at GTA 6, our characters in the world of Vice City and the state of Leonida. And so now you might be wondering, why does Rockstar do this at this particular time? Well, that's because it's all related to their parent company, Take-Two Interactive, and their earnings call that happens in February. That's the next time we'll hear from Take-Two Interactive because they're going to report on the third quarter of fiscal year 2025. So essentially, we have to wait another 30 to 40 days before we very likely hear from Rockstar Games. Unless, of course, they surprise us in some way, shape, or form, kind of like what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5, where they dropped all those screenshots right on like Christmas Eve of GTA 5. If I can find them, I'll throw them on the screen for you guys right now. It was like a random Happy Holidays post. Something like that would be awesome. But I really do think it's going to be another 30 to 40 days because that's when we'll hear from Rockstar next. I don't expect them to remain silent up until May, and I don't think they will say nothing until May to inform us whether the game is postponed or if it'll release in fall 2025. I think everything will happen much earlier than that, likely in the later half of January, if not very early in February. So there's not much time left to wait. And I think deep down, Rockstar knows this, that this year they haven't even shown any screenshots. We've been waiting more than a year for new information. Therefore, I do believe at the end of January or early February, we are definitely going to get something. And I think that's directly attached to the Take-Two Interactive February conference. Even though they only update their games pipelines and expectations every May, I do feel like, based on what Rockstar have done in the past, we're going to find out when the game is going to be coming out and if there will be a delay or not. So I know we talked about a lot in this video, but I really do think that is a legitimate theory that has past backing of what Rockstar's done and their patterns over the last couple of years. So I truly do believe that unless Rockstar decides to surprise us over the holiday season, sort of that late January to early February, we're going to hear something. Rockstar isn't going to slip too far into 2025 without telling us something, because at this point in time, we all expect the game to be coming out in fall 2025. They can't go much further if they don't give us some sort of update. So let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. When do you think we'll hear from Rockstar next regarding Grand Theft Auto 6? I'd love to hear from you guys down there If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.